Hey, church family, Pastor Al here. So here we are. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and this is something that I've never gone through, and I don't think anyone living has ever really gone through something like this. And it's scary. And if you're scared, I want to let you know I don't think that's an unnatural reaction. I don't think that's a bad reaction. If you don't know what to do, I don't think that's bad either. I think that's perfectly normal. And we can look through the Bible, and there are tons of people who were scared. And there were tons of people that didn't know what to do. And one of them that I came across again recently is found in 2 Chronicles 20. It's the account of Jehoshaphat. Now, Jehoshaphat was king of Judah. And he gets through this report in verse 2 that says that a vast army is coming against him. There were 3 different nations that were coming against him. And do you want to know what Jehoshaphat's reaction was? He was scared. He was very scared. But what's interesting is his response. He responds by setting his face to seeking the Lord. He declares a fast. And all of the different all the different cities and all the different clans from Judah come and they gather together. And Jehoshaphat does this prayer, and it's a prayer of humility, and it's a prayer of reminding himself and the people of God's faithfulness. And get this, he concludes the prayer in one of the most beautiful ways that I've ever seen. For in verse 12 it says, "For we have no power to face this vast army that is attacking us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are upon you." And I think this just speaks so clearly to our situation, because we are ultimately powerless in this. And we're clueless. I don't know what to do next. But our eyes are on God. And what I find really exciting is that we have an opportunity here. We as parents or guardians or whatever, we have a very profound opportunity. We can do sort of what King Jehoshaphat did here. He didn't know what to do, and he was scared, but he made a decision. And his decision was that he was going to seek after the Lord. And he stood before the Lord, and then all of Judah follows his lead. And later on, they get a good report that God is going to deliver them. And it says, the battle is not yours, but it is the Lord's. And stand back and watch the deliverance of God. And what's Jehoshaphat's response there? It's praise. He bows down and begins to worship. And all of Judah follows his lead. As parents, as guardians, we have this opportunity. We may not know what to do, but our children are looking up to us. And if we are able to respond in a way that magnifies and glorifies and points towards God, we get to show them what faith can look like. Now that's an amazing opportunity. And same thing with this whole church. I mean, this is not the first time in history that the church has been without a building. Yeah, we're without a building now. We can't meet together like we normally could. But guess what? Something like this happened in the early church, where people were forced to have to be the disciplers of their own children. And were forced to have to do it in really small groups. They were forced to do this. And this is the way I think God wants it to be. Now, mothers and fathers, you may not have any idea what to do. Jehoshaphat didn't know what to do. Half the time, I don't know what to do. I just crack open the Bible and read 4 or 5 verses and ask my kids what they think. We don't know what to do all the time, and that's okay. Remember, Jehoshaphat said, we don't know what to do, but our eyes are on you. If we keep our eyes on Jesus, he will direct our steps and he will help us through this. And can you imagine, just imagine with me, just imagine what this can look like. If we, the church, as individual families, if we come together and we start seeking God as individuals, not just putting it to the experts, but just everyone takes full responsibility for their family, for their own precious few, whoever that might be. if we all take ultimate responsibility for that, I think we will see the church thrive like we haven't seen in a long time. Isn't that a future we want to start building into? And guys, I just want to let you know, I want to be there for you every step along the way. And if you have questions or if you want some ideas, I mean, I'm here for you. So feel free to reach out through email or phone call or whatever. Take care, God.